Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet. Told you I'd be back. Okay, I was telling you before, if you have anything of importance, interest, contest, anything like that, and you need some extra help getting it out there, email me, text me, whatever, let me know, and I will do it in my next video and let them know, hey, this one's got a contest. Like Connie from Just Another Stitch has got a contest going on. I have a contest going on. Then we have Fall Fest 2024 from Gale Southern Living. And that's about it for right now that I know of. I have to check on some more. I've gotten a little bit behind on some things, but make sure you do that. Check those out. And I have got some more stuff to show you that I've been working on. And I'm so happy that we found Brie and that she's okay. I was so worried about her. Susan is sick on top of her surgery, and she's from Party On with Yarn and Crochet, and love her to death. And everybody that I've met on here has been so sweet. And if you need a shout out, if you need, some love on your channel, just let me know and I will share it out. Because you do a short, shout out something, and it just floats on all over the web. And it bounces and bounces and bounces everywhere. So, I'm going to show you some things that I made. Now, I told you how much I love making puffer fish. Puffer. I guess it's a whole thing because I stay puffed. Stay puffed. My marshmallow man. My marshmallow man. He's my other man in my life beside Robert and Peanut. He's my other man. So don't be jealous, Robert. Okay, so I do love him so much. So let me show you some things I've been working on. And also today, a great shout out to our baby, our great niece, Margaret. She turns 3 fingers. We will be at her party today, which this will be airing on Saturday, so it will be her official 3-finger day. So we are going out, gonna go take her some presents, and I will do a video before I give her her presents because I want you guys to see what Robert picked out for her, which I'm hoping she doesn't have because it is awesome. But I will do a short on that so you can see. Okay, so I've been making puffer fish. I really like making these. I have fell in love with them. And she's got big purple eyes. So I've been trying out different yarns and stuff. And then see, they got you make their mouth different. So you can make them squishy. You can make it open, however you want it. Like, oh. So I made that one. And then I made this one. Which I think the blue one turned out a little better. I like the blue one. Not that they're not both beautiful. They are, but, and he's got gold eyes. And so I just like making them. So it's them, Star Blanket. Well, Star Blanket's first. Then Puffer Fish. Then I've been making my little goldfish. That I showed you. If you check on some of the other videos, they'll show you. Turtles. I love making the turtles. And you can do them so many ways. So I made this one. He's a baby turtle. is for a project that we're doing. Look at a little tail. See a little tail. Baby turtle. So these take a little bit more time because they're so tiny. And to make these tiny little legs. And then I started making, I saw a picture. I didn't have a tutorial. I didn't have anything. I just had a picture of something somebody had made. And so I made my own angelfish. And then I made, whoop, upside down, another one. And they're really thin. You know, angelfish are real thin. But because of the eyes, I mean, I guess I could have just made eyes like my turtle out of just black thread. But I wanted to put the shiny black eyes in it. So I had to put a tiny bit of stuffing to keep this. So this is kind of my own pattern that I made. These guys are my own pattern. These little ones. My puffer fish. If you look, when I first started doing them, I listed who did this, and then I just took it from there. I don't watch the tutorial anymore. I don't read my notes. I just sew. And they come out how they're going to come out. But these guys, I really love them. And my turtles. I got some more baby turtles coming, but he's just so little. He's so tiny. And let's see. I think that's caught up with what I've made so far. I have other things that I'm working on that's not done that I will hopefully have finished. So I've been working on that stuff. Then I'm just switching up colors on everything. I'm trying different star blankets with different colors. I'm working on some diamond paintings, just changing up my stuff. But I have to say, I told in the last video, we had some bad family news on both sides, Robert's side and my side. And so I just really lost it for a while. And then I took a nap after, because I mean, my eyes were so swollen, I couldn't even come on here because I couldn't even see. My eyes were so swollen. And then I took a nap. I was just wore out. I didn't sleep all night. I took a nap. And I woke myself up laughing. I was laughing. My mom passed away 10 years. In January, it'll make it 11. But in the 10 years, she's never come to visit me. And usually they say that the angels will come to visit you when you're asleep, that it's a plane that you can both meet on and when you're asleep. Well, because my mind just keeps going, thinking things, and I can't get it stopped thinking about stuff that I need to do. Ideas. I get my greatest ideas, but they give me medicine to kind of like slow it down so I could sleep. And so I really don't have too many dreams that bust through. But this one did it, and I'm laughing and laughing, and I woke myself up laughing. I don't know what we were talking about, but my mama was with me, and we were at a table, and we were playing Perfection, and we were playing Rook, her favorite card game. And we were talking and talking. I just don't remember what we were talking about. But every time the Perfection game, if you remember, Robert got me that, so I'm going to be playing it. But you push it down, and then you got to put all the shapes in there before the buzzer goes off, and then the buzzer will go off, and the thing will go poof and pop up and blow out all the little sized chips that are in there. And so you know it's coming. It's just like Operation. You know it's coming, but when it does it, it scares you. You jump, no matter what. And we were playing that. I don't know why. But I know whatever we were talking about, I woke up and I was very calm. Very, like, happy, peaceful, calm. And it was just such an amazing feeling. I wish it would have lasted, like, days. And I hope that she comes to see me again, because whatever we were talking about, it really helped. I don't know. But it was the first time in all that time that she's ever come to see me. But I always thought it was because I was with her from the start. I brought her home. I wouldn't let her go to those places. I brought her home. I took care of her till the day she passed away. And we had our best talks and chemo, and then her infusions. And I mean, we're talking 8 to 10 hours a day. And then my niece, Kristen, would come over, and she would stay with me as much as she could while she wasn't working. And when I brought Mom home, I put the couch and the love seat on each side. So Chris slept on the love seat, I slept on the couch, and I was always there with Mom. So I always figured that because we had talked about everything we could possibly talk about, that's why she never came to see me. But I guess it's just when she feels I really need her. And there's sometimes when I'm really sad and I'll feel little footprints on my bed when I'm sleeping or just about to fall asleep. And then I think it's Peanut, and I reach over and Peanut's up here, but it's like this, and it's my monkey coming to see me. Which Mary sent me this beautiful monkey. I'll link her channel too. It's Mary. Oh my God, she's such a sweetie. She really is. And I'll post her channel on there, and you can look her up because she has beautiful dogs. She shows her garden, and she's been doing tutorials, which are really cute. And I just love them. I love everybody. All you guys that I have met on here, I love so much. And I was so happy that Miguel got his chicken back. His chicken came home a while ago, but I forgot to tell you about it. But his chicken did come home. And I saw Crystal's video that she entered into Gale Southern Living Fall Fest. And she looked so much better. The last time I saw, she was crying. And that just tore me up. And I mean, it's just, you guys are just great. I love you all. All our new people, welcome. I hope you like our channel and stay with us. And if you do, subscribe so you can know when I post video. And then I will get some more stuff together. And I will do the short to show you guys the presents for Margaret before we give them to her, because I think you guys are going to find this so funny. He went out of the box this time, but it's really cool. But she's having a Paw Patrol party. That's the theme. And she loves Minnie and Mickey, and she is just adorable. Now, little Margaret, for those that don't know, she is little Cindy is my adopted niece. And I love her to death. She's been with us since she was able to walk and run around with Kristen and Eric. Everywhere Kristen and Eric was, there was little Cindy. They were always together. Everything we did. And her baby Margaret couldn't walk. Her tendons stayed like this on her feet. So she would walk on the tops of her feet like that So they had to wait until she was 2. They did the surgery. They stretched the tendons of her feet out, put little braces, after the cast, they put the little braces on. And she's standing there and she's dancing. Now she's walking. It'll be a little while before she really starts to run in that. But the braces help keep her tendons down. And I am so excited that she is walking. I am so proud of her and little Cindy, the work that they did. And Cindy's fiance, Trinidad, Margaret's daddy, he is so proud of her. And his family comes and they all celebrate her. And it is just such a beautiful thing. Baby Colton got his puppy that I sent him for his birthday. And he loved it. And I sent him a truck with all these little cars in it. He loved that. But he loved his puppy. He's holding on to his puppy, but he had it upside down. He's holding the tail by his face. I'm like, turn it around. And then Callahan and Sadie and Savannah got their gifts today. And she FaceTimed me so I could watch him open it. And she opened up the package and he got his jelly. He was excited. He got his jelly. So then I had to pack Sadie separate because if Callahan opens it, everything's his. So I sent them separate. And so Sadie, go ahead and let him open it. And I had a baby doll, which is a soft body, but just with a light little plastic face. They don't make the play school baby anymore, which is what Sadie had. But I found the closest thing I could so that this is her first baby doll. And she handed it to her, and it had a little passy that you put in and out of its mouth. Callahan had to have it. He wanted the doll because he wanted to put the pacifier in, take it out, put it in, take it out. And I'm like, if he wants to play with it, let him play with it. But keep it safe for her. It's her first baby doll. And so he ran and got his glowworm. Not the one I made him, not the non-glowworm. I sent them each a real glowworm. All the boys got their own glowworm because that was Corey's favorite toy when he was little. And so he gave her the glowworm and he took the little pink baby doll. And I'm like, whatever. Whatever makes him happy, whatever. And if he wants to sit there and put the pacifier in, go ahead. Have fun with it. And she was just amazed with the glowworm. She was like, everything's in the mouth now because she's teething. Her first one's coming in down here. And then Sadie did a video and she put it on Snapchat and then sent it to me on a text so I could keep it forever. And she has all these I told you, they're so tall. Everything is so tall in their house because they're tall. And I can't reach anything. But they have their cabinets. They have all that extra space around the top. So she put all the garland with pumpkins and all this stuff around. And she titled it my decorator helper. And then when she pans around, Savannah's in the high chair and she had her pouch, those little, now they have these little pouches and they're like kale, tomatoes and sweet potatoes or whatever. I mean, they're all mixed up and they love them. So she had squished it all out onto her onto her high chair and was eating it like this. She had it in her eyebrows, in her ears, on her eyes, down her face. And when Sadie panned the camera to her, she just went, ha! What? And it sounded like she said, what? What are you looking at? But man, was she a mess. I can't wait till she turns 1 and gets her smash cake You smush their face down in it, and then they just eat it with their hands. Then baby Madeline is got her formula changed again. She's having some digestion issues, so she lost a couple ounces. So she's going to be seeing a gastro doctor to make sure that everything's okay in here. But she's so beautiful, and she's getting her looks now. She doesn't look like the wrinkled little baby. She's getting her looks, and she looks a lot like Katie, which is Corey's wife. But Colton is Corey's twin. Just like Olivia is Kristen's twin. I mean, it was like they did a duplication machine because she is she is Kristen. My brother, her dad always calls her when she was little the ball buster. She goes, and he goes, Sydney, come here. She's busting my balls. She's busting my balls. Come get her. So she stayed with me a lot. She was so mean. Oh my goodness, she drove him nuts. Now that she's older, he sees it now in Olivia, and he's like, oh, yeah, we're going round 2. And then, let's see, then today they went to the mall, they were shopping, and it was my sister with baby Gemma, and then it was Kristen with Olivia. Now, Olivia and Gemma, when they're together, when they go somewhere, they got to hold hands, which is the cutest thing to see the two of them. But they are total opposites. Like, Olivia is very laid back and, she's not going to fight. Gemma is like instant attack mode if you do something to her. No, no, no. So they kind of like level each other out. Now they can play for like 2 to 3 hours together, but then after that, then they start, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Just like girls. Girls, just do it. But we're so cute, holding hands. And, I told you about the war on the jellies. So I made her jelly for Gemma, and she loved it. And I'm just like, I did not know that she would want a jelly. It was cute. Okay, so let's see. I think I got you caught up on everybody and everything. And Peanut's doing good. They have that dog disease that came in from China or Japan. I forgot where it originated from, was brought over here, and it hurts puppies and dogs. And my vet said he's got to have this shot because if you took 12 dogs and they had this, you would only have 2 dogs left. That's how bad this is. So, and then after the shot, they have to stay away from other dogs for like 2 to 3 days. So he's got that. So they didn't get to do his blood work yet to find out how far his heart murmur is. So far, it was stage 3 the last time he had it, but now he's due to get tested because he's on his thyroid medicine. That's why he had put on so much weight, because his thyroid had shut off. So this medicine kicks it back up, and now he still looks like he's big, but he's getting shapely. You can see muscle, you know. So he's doing really good with that. And that's why I couldn't get him a playmate, because of his heart murmur. He's okay to go see them outside and play with them, but not to be running around the house. That set him off. And when that starts going in his heart, it's like they said, it goes beep and then whoosh, where the blood's going in, going out, and it's going right back in. Something like that is what the heart murmur is. So when he gets really upset or like he's allergic to grass, so I have to wash his paws every time we come in his arms because he licks them till they turn that brown. They're allergic to grass or they have an allergy to grass. So if your dog has that and they're licking it and it's turning like that rusty color, wash them every time they come in. It's because of the grass. Okay. Oh, one more thing I had to tell you about. Now, I put a short up about the baby skunk. He's getting big now. The baby possum is now out on its own and knows to come out at night. So mommy and baby come separate times, of course. They don't come together. And then we were having cat fever. Now, if you look at the short, I'm walking and I just hear, nyah, nyah, nyah. And I look up, I'm walking Peanut, and I look up, and there's Petrie on one branch, and then the little black and white cat on this branch. I'm like, what are you guys doing up there? And then here comes Haas. I said, Haas, why? Why, Haas? Why? Why do you torment these poor cats? And I'm like, that's why you don't have any friends. You're mean to everybody. But he'll purr and start playing with me and stuff. But I'm like, they'll play with you if you'd stop being so mean to them. But anyway, so I get Petrie down. I get the black and white cat down. Now, the black and white cat definitely was somebody's home cat that they just tossed out. This is a new one. She's got a collar on, you know, a flea collar, a pink flea collar. She'll come right up to me. She plays with me. She'll lay on my feet. Then I have a little beige one. It's a white one with beige spots. Terrified. Terrified. So somebody had just thrown her out. She does not know what to do, but I finally coached her up to the porch, so she ate. And then I went in and I got her some wet food and I gave it to her and I said, it's for you. And I stepped back a little bit. And then she ate that. And, you know, so it was like a communal thing that day. They all came together and here comes Haas. Petrie and Shadow's up on the roof. They're up, or Shadow's up on the roof. The black and white cat and the... and Petrie's up in the tree. And then the little beige one, I just call her Blondie. But I got to get a name for the little black and white one. But they're gorgeous anyway. And I'm not a cat person. I don't really know that much about cats. But because I had to ask you guys, like, why is Shadow bringing my legs? And they said, oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. That means that she likes you. And the purring, that means she likes you. I'm like, okay. And the other day, I was putting her food down after she rang my leg when I came out. I went to put her food down, and she ran her face right across my hand like that. And I'm like, ew, we're getting closer. Got a face rub. So, yeah. I just love animals. Dogs are my favorite, then birds. I love to look at fish. Don't like to have them. I don't like cleaning fish tanks. And I've never had a cat. I've had plenty of them follow me home. I had a 3-legged turtle that lost a fight that somebody didn't want, and I brought it home with me. And, oh my goodness, I had so many animals. I had 17 birds. I raised, I had like a rescue of parakeets. So when people didn't want their parakeet and they were getting ready to let them go, I'm like, don't, I'll take them. So I had 17 at one time. My mom's friend made this border around all our curtains. And so when they were sitting on the curtains and they pottied, it'd go into this little plastic thing. Then I just take those down and clean them because I would let all 17 of them out. And they would sit in the living room. Because we grew up in Cicero, which is on the border of Chicago. And so, you know, we had these big apartments. And this apartment was across a whole factory. So we had a living room there, bedroom, hallway, entryway. Then our room, mine and Vicky's room, had 2 doors. It was so big. So she had her side, my side. We each had our own door. I mean, I could do flips through this house. Then you have the bathrooms, kitchen, another living room, a back porch, then a rooftop, and then a low backyard. It was huge. And so, you know, the back room, that was that back, you know, because then you only had one TV set. You know, there was no remote, so you got up and had to change it. You had 3 channels. You know, you had the rotary phones. Then they went to the dial phones. But if the kids... those rotary phones sucked. Because then you'd have to start... You miss up a number, hang it up, had to start rolling them things around. Rolling it around. Rolling it around. Mess it up and dang. And the cell phones today, it just doesn't give you that satisfaction of when somebody ticks you off of slamming that phone down, because all you do is push a button. It just takes that fun fact away of slamming it down. You know, and then you had the super long cords, so you'd be in the closet talking, so nobody'd hear you, your first crush, or talking to your girlfriend, and then all of a sudden, click, my sister would unplug it from the wall. I'm like, I hate you. And she'd be pulling the cords. I'm like, stop. I'm calling her back. No, I got to make phone call. You know, so just a little memory there. All right, I love you guys. Gotta get ready for the party. Hugs and puppy kisses, purrs if you need them. And please remember, adopt, don't shop. There are way too many babies out there that need a home. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.